When's the last time you shopped for furniture? When's the last time?
Been a while.
What's the last thing you bought?
My wife got a rug, and she told me I could get a driver. That's the last time. That was
A driver.
Handful of months ago for golf.
Yeah, he got a golfing driver, and she got a rug.
She got a rug.
Does it fly?
It should.
Was it magic?
For the price we paid, I would hope.
How big is the rug? Is it bigger than, let's say, 10 by 5?
Yep.
Well, long story short, I went shopping for a bed because I wanted a new bed. So I went back to the old classic water mattress. But it was one of the firmest beds I've ever slept on, even being a water mattress. So I went out today and I swapped it out for spring water. Hoping to put a little more bounce in it.
You undersold that. I like that.
Oh, I delivered it wrong,
can,
too.
well, either way, I'm going to... There you go.
Hey, thanks, man.
Doc, thoughts?
Trash.
Ah.
Doc, thoughts.
Welcome to another episode of The Second Office. I'm your host, Alec George. Next to me is the Dr. Boss.
Saquon would look good in green and gold.
Yes, he would. Da, da, da.
No,
What about Aaron Jones? Best running back in
And
the
also
league.
Sody. Sody's here too.
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
I'll tell you what, man.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what. I forgot how much fun it is to drive downtown before rush hour.
Sarcasm?
No, I'm dead serious.
No, it's not.
Well, I was part of the good people today, which, by the way, are the problem on 94, technically.
The nice drivers?
Well, you get in the lane a year and a half sooner than you need to. And to be honest, the last 2 or 3 times I've been here, I was part of the problem where I'd be like, no, I'm going west.
Yep.
As soon as those double white lines came up, I'd go, there's a spot, and slip in seamlessly.
The carpool lane.
What do you mean?
Is that what you're talking about?
Do you not drive?
I guess I'm not following.
We're talking about 94. The late slippers that cause. So,
Oh, okay. Follow. Yep.
just so you know, for everyone that takes this road, the person in front of you, when they leave space for a car to merge, they're actually fixing it. So when you ride their ass and say, no, we got to lock this down like a caterpillar that is not making any new friends.
Yes, you're the issue.
That's the problem. If everyone continued with a car length and a half between them, 94 would never shut down. 94 would never slow down.
I don't know if I've ever agreed with you on anything more ever.
Yep. Doc?
It's the zipper. It's a thing
The
for
reason-
It's for a reason.
The reason the lane of good people stops is because the people who want to keep traffic moving, which I'll say they're
What'd you call them?
good, not great.
A-holes.
No,
Oh, okay.
because they have a purpose too. What they're doing is keeping everything moving. They could jump in that line, and if all 50 of them, it'd be twice as long.
Yes.
It'd be twice as long,
Yep.
and it would be a bigger caterpillar.
Yeah, you have to zipper.
You have to zipper merge. The problem is most people are so selfish nowadays. They don't understand that spacing is the nicest thing you can do for someone else, but they're too selfish. They're like, no, I worked hard to get here. I spent an hour and a half, and part of me wants to be like, it's not my fault. You were dumb.
You were dumb. Loads
So
and loads of memes
I spent
about
time in that
Minnesotans
lane today
hating the
to
zipper
learn
merge.
what those people are like, and to be honest, I can't identify.
Good.
I
It's
tried
good. Don't try.
3 different times to get in that left lane, blast past everybody, and hit them right before the doubles, but I didn't.
Nope.
You know what I did? I maintained a car and a half spacing in front of me, and I don't think I hit the brakes more than twice. It was awesome.
Zipper merge, guys.
Learn it.
And I'll give you applause, too. Doc, how's your week?
It's been good.
How's a dentist?
Well, that's trash, man, dude.
I know.
The only good thing is he's not charging me for this.
Wait, did you wake up?
Because they fricked up.
Did you wake up?
Dude,
Are you not living the dream?
not this morning.
Oh, my God.
So they
Do you
jacked
have
up.
Do you have a whoa, mediocre at best?
Oh no! They jacked up my crown 2 weeks ago when they put it in, the permanent one in.
They added Coke, didn't they? I hate it when they do that.
I
Just
know
put
it's
ice in it.
terrible,
Yep.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
I don't need any of that. And so I was hoping today my mouse felt great, or went in, and I was hoping it would be like, oh yeah, no, everything's good. No, it's not. So they had to drill out the permanent crown today.
Hey, nothing Nothing a nice 2 fingers of bourbon can't take care of.
The whole bottle.
Sure. Even better.
I'm glad you said of bourbon.
Even better.
Whole bottle.
So, how was your week?
Whole bottle.
outside
I'm not even done talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
I
rushed
thought
me.
that was a good end.
You just
I'm
rushed
sorry.
me.
And I already
He-
talked about mine.
Right.
So, yeah,
He
I'm
wants
here
to get
for you, Doc.
he wants to get this done because
He wants to hear my
he's
week
excited.
twice.
He's hoping we ask him.
Not everybody has a great day. That's
Well-
what makes great days great, because you got to have bad days. Doc, tell me about your bad
So
day.
they drilled it out, put
Okay.
in the temporary one. I got to go back in 2 weeks to get the permanent one again.
You drilled out your mouth, right?
Yeah,
Did you get your mouth drilled?
yeah,
And then
and that's never fun.
And this is temporary.
Right? Yeah. So it's temporary. 2 weeks.
Oh, dude.
Permanent one goes back
Sody,
in.
that was intentional, and I gave you kudos. With the
Hopefully
rim
they
shot.
get it right this time because I can't do this again.
Fingers crossed for you, man. That's brutal.
Everything else was great. We went to the zoo on Sunday. And
What'd you see?
Man, Lily is a runner at the zoo now.
Which zoo?
Like she takes off.
The Minnesota Zoo.
Cool. The
Yeah.
better one.
Yeah. We're members there.
That's right.
Really?
That's right.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? You get access to the ducklings?
That means I make a tax deductible donation and I get free entry.
How about that?
Yellow.
Why doesn't everyone do that?
I love the
Seriously.
zoo.
Especially if you have a kid.
Sure.
You're missing out if you don't do that because it's tax deductible too. I mean,
Yeah, I haven't yet to father a child. I'm sorry I'm missing out on that.
well, that you know of at least, right?
Dude, we're recording. Sports. Sody, outside of the zipper. Good week? My week. Thank you for
What do you mean
asking.
outside of the zipper?
Anyways,
Do you think only good things happen inside my zipper?
am I wrong? Am I wrong? Recording. I had a good week.
Good.
I started a TV show.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Are you starring in it?
Nope.
You just started watching
Just started watching it, and
Good.
everyone's always told me to watch it.
Did you
That's
audition
good.
for it?
No. Peaky Blinders.
it? Oh, I'm actually...
I thought that might arouse you a little bit.
I'm curious to hear what you have to say. This guy's made a lot of single dudes Facebook famous for putting memes up about what it's like to be alone.
Yeah.
I see all these people like, I choose to be alone because I can't trust anybody. It's like, is it that? Is it that?
Is it that? No, for sure. Dr. Boss, you're a Peaky Blinders fan.
Yeah, it's great.
Everyone at work apparently is too. And all my friends have always told me to watch it. I'm watching it. It's great. I'm like episode 7. Yeah. Yeah. Season 1. 5. You can't go wrong with Cillian Murphy, first of all. Second of all, the rest of the cast is also great. It's super fun storytelling. And I'm a sucker for a period piece.
Where are you at right now in it?
So what happened? Sony? Come on!
We're like 5 minutes into this.
Seriously. I'll do it again. What just happened?
Like Red Panda.
He lost his leverage because Grace told the dude where the guns were. They dug him up.
Whoa, spoiler!
And he spoiler alerts, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've
And
never
then-
seen this, and I can already tell you're giving shit.
What?
Yes.
You've never seen it?
I thought
dude,
for
I would-
sure you had.
I watched Boardwalk Empire instead. Nucky Thompson for life, baby. Yeah, see?
Cool. I also want to watch that. So I'm going to continue with the spoilers anyways.
That's cool.
So,
I'm going to blow my nose.
the 2 IRA went into his bar. Grace shoots the hell out of one of them. He beats the hell out of the other. The cops come in. You were supposed to come on the 6th chime. Now everything's effed,
Yeah.
essentially. And Arthur got punked by his dad. That was sad. And tried to...
It's sad. Getting punked by dad.
Anyways, it's a great show, and
Don't you wish Ashton Kutcher
I
could
can't
have
wait
met
to
his?
talk about it next week, too. On to the NFL.
Are you jealous about the wet nap, Doc? You want one?
Dude, it was nice. You pulled that right out of your pocket.
Yeah, there you go. I
He
got you
keeps
one.
moist towelettes
In his pocket.
in his pocket.
I keep one on Doc's shoulder, too, in case he realizes he wants one. Look at it. There you go. You just found that, didn't you?
There it is. I didn't
Shouldn't
even
have
see
worn
it.
a white hoodie.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah. That's how you know that wet nap was clean.
But if
player.
you're curious about
Sody's wet
nap,
naps,
the
visit the shop.
secondoffice.org, you can get your own.
We'll bring you right to the shop.
Yeah, it's my secret recipe. I can't believe you guys publicized that. Somebody already bought it, too.
Yes. It's out there now.
Bet it was an Irishman.
You should trademark that or something, man.
Well, too late now.
I'm going to start with an article from Kevin Seifert.
It's not Seifert?
I think it's Seifert. Don't.
Yeah, we'll go with Seifert.
Cool. He's a Vikes writer for ESPN. Came out with an article this week that I hate called "Connecting Dots." Why Kirk Cousins is likely leaving Vikings. Oh, big surprise, right, Doc?
Told you. He's going to Atlanta.
Well, we've talked about
May,
this
Drake
for like
May.
6 weeks.
I know, but I think Atlanta is being used against the Vikings. I don't think it's much of a thing.
Remember
So
Kobe
do you-
Bryant? He was fun. He's dead.
Anyways,
So
you
was
wanna-
this dream of Kirk being a Super Bowl winner for the Vikings.
Do you want to know what my daughter's favorite movie is right now? It's Frozen. So you should let it go.
I'm not going to do the rim shot. I'm going to do the fart.
It's actually higher accolade here. So
Yeah, good point. All right. Good one, Doc.
hey, you got a rim shot. Nice job, Doc.
I'm holding out hope that with this increased salary cap, dream scenario. Tell me if I'm wrong. Dream scenario, we get Kirk back. Maybe 2-year fully guaranteed, something like that.
Nope.
Even if it's 1 year, who cares? We still move up, get whichever quarterback, or we stay at 11. Maybe that's good enough for McCarthy these days. Who knows? We won't know till it comes. And then whoever we take sits behind Kirk for a while, and we take the old cheesehead route.
Do you want me to tell you why that doesn't work?
Yep, that got a nod from Doc. Why doesn't it work? What the Packers are doing has worked.
We're not talking about the Packers here. We're talking about the Vikings, correct?
Well, I was talking about both technically.
Okay, what works for the goose does not technically work for the gander.
Okay.
But
No, you're absolutely right.
McCarthy's not on our radar.
You don't think?
No.
See, Kevin O'Connell is on record saying he loves an accurate quarterback.
Yep.
That's what McCarthy is.
Okay. I told you what's going to happen. You refuse to believe me. Kirk Cousins is going to Atlanta so his wife can spend time with his family. We will move up to 3 to draft Drake May. In the possibility...
Drake's top 2.
He's not.
Who?
Daniel Simmons, whatever his name is.
Jaden Daniel. Good job.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Caleb Williams. Did you hear the latest on him, by the way?
Caleb Williams is uncircumcised. That's why he's not willing to do. This is a joke. This is
Yeah.
this was a video. So
There's a reason he didn't post that.
I know. And that's why he's not. That's why he's not taking the medical whatevers. And teams are falling off him. His stock's dropping.
What did the one guy say? Not directly quoted from an anonymous player at USC said, "This is the same reason he didn't want to shower with us." After I heard that, I'm like, nobody said this.
Yeah. Yep. If you say something
But
convincingly,
anyway,
people don't hear that.
if you look at mock drafts right now, it even shows the Vikings moving up to 3 to get Drake May. It also shows.
Where is this mock draft?
I sent it.
Show me this mock draft.
I sent it to the show actually.
Baloney.
Okay.
Baloney.
While he takes a peek to look at that, Doc, the same people thought I was crazy when I said Aaron Rodgers was going to be a Jet, long before he ever signed with the Jets. But when I talked about NFL and certain players make moves based on life and family, I mean, Kirk's a big family guy. He's a big life guy. He understands that this game's put him. You see it now.
Yep.
So if you look at the post I sent you before that, it will tell you exactly why also Kirk Cousins is heading to Atlanta and why the Vikings will sign Baker Mayfield for almost a tenth of the price.
That I wouldn't be upset about.
Kirk Cousins. So let me ask you this. Do you think Baker Mayfield is 1/10 of the quarterback Kirk Cousins is?
He's at least half the quarterback.
So imagine
at least.
getting half of the quarterback for a tenth of the price. Wow.
Would you still be up for moving
you
up
move
in the
from a
draft for the
Samsung-
quarterback of the future and let him be behind Bake, or are you just riding Bake?
Yeah, I'm getting Baker for a discount. Like I said, a tenth. $5 million a year for Baker Mayfield? Yes, please. He's a former first overall pick in the draft. What's going to
Nice.
be Bake May and Drake May, and they're going to lead us to the Lombardi Bay.
It's going to cost more than $5 million a year to sign him.
Yeah, $5 million. He's
You
not
don't know
Russ.
about alchemy, and have you seen what the Yankees did with Shuno O'Connor? Tuno O'Shani?
Who?
O'Shani Simpson?
Okay, let's keep going.
TJ Hushmazada.
Okay, so signing Kirk is one thing. Signing JJ is an entirely different one. If I am to rank the importance of signing these two players, it's JJ. I think no matter what, we have to sign JJ. So Mike Evans just signed 2 years, $26 million a year, $52 million total. That's got to mean JJ's getting at least 33, right?
Yeah.
Right?
29. I'd say he gets 29 a year guaranteed.
4 years.
But Mike
150
Evans,
million.
I think he's 31 at this point.
4 years, $150 million.
Christ. Okay, so I have this is from Spot Track, however they say it. Mathematically speaking, wide receiver Justin Jefferson projects toward a $29.4 million per year extension when factoring in a sizable increase to the salary cap. The 25-year-old should be seeking a 4-year, $128 million extension, around $80 million guaranteed. You think 150?
Yes, sir.
Because you want to watch us bleed, or because you think he's worth it?
That's just what it's.
Would you
another
pay him
team
that?
would pay that? You think?
Yeah, I'd give him $37 million a year if I have a rookie quarterback.
So okay, good point. I don't know. I'm of the belief whatever it takes, you keep them here. You don't let your superstars go, especially
What's that? Who
especially
sings
at the
that
start of
song,
their
Whatever It
second
Takes?
contract.
Whatever it takes.
I'm sure there's plenty.
In my veins. Who sings that?
Keep going. Right.
Under to the top, I'm able, whatever it takes. Who sings it?
Oh, I don't know. I know what song you're singing now, though. I don't know who
I think
it is.
they also sing. Shoot, can't think of it now.
Having a hard time.
Yeah.
Well.
First things first.
Russell Wilson got released.
Imagine Dragons?
Imagine dragging these nuts across your face, boy. Got him! Sorry.
Russell Wilson got released.
Oh.
In what maybe
Mr. Slightly Limited.
in what maybe usurped the Vikes in worst trade of all time.
I got two things on that. One, Walmart's going to fire every single cashier to be able to pay the dead cap.
Walmart's paying the dead cap?
Well, yeah, because the Waltons own the Broncos.
That's right.
So I hope you love the self-checkout.
I would love to see the Walmart fallout if that actually happens.
So we're rolling forward.
Because it's a record dead cap, right? It's like 85 mil.
Oh,
dead.
yeah, it's
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Stupid. But I have it. You want to know what the trade was?
Uh-huh.
All right, so the Seahawks, this is what they got.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Lock, Shelby Harris, and Noah Fant.
Yep.
The 2022 first-round pick, which they turned into offensive tackle Charles Cross.
Mm-hmm. Don't know if he's good, but...
Second-round pick that same year that was an outside linebacker. He's all right. 2023 first-round pick, cornerback Devin Witherspoon.
Okay,
He's
great.
great.
Yep, great.
And then 2023 second-round pick, Derek Hall.
Man, considering these days they wouldn't trade him straight up for Witherspoon, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that a worse trade, considering now that they've released him and there's 85 mil in dead cap? Is that a worse trade than the Herschel Walker trade?
Yes.
God, I hope so. I hope everyone thinks that. It's one less thing the Vikes suck about.
Well, luckily, a lot of people that would have an opinion on that weren't alive for the Herschel Walker trade, so.
But we were.
I was?
But we were. No, not quite. Yeah, we were alive.
I was born in 92, player.
Yep.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
That trade was around that year.
Were you personally affected by this? A lot of talk at the daycare?
Later in life. Compounded on the fact that we've yet to win a Super Bowl.
Hammer them keys a little bit harder there, Doc, would you?
He's a hard typer.
Dude, that reminded me of, I played timpani in orchestra in middle school, and we did Pirates of the Caribbean. Boom, 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 boom. That's how Doc types on a keyboard, like a timpanist.
Oh, my God. What?
Oh.
This is not a...
Describe it slowly.
This is a terrible trade.
Yeah, it's bad, okay?
Describe
Did you look
it.
it up? Did you? It's bad.
3 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Thought he was going to be good.
3 second-round picks.
This is when running was cool.
Thought he was going to be
Remember
really
that.
good.
Remember that. This is when running was cool. And then factor in how shitty it was.
Devontae Freeman.
You don't think it's the worst trade? You think that the Russ trade is not worse? Damn it.
No. Because you gotta remember, like, Denver chose to give Russell Wilson that money after the trade, so the money's kind of just on their poor player valuation.
But they knew they would have to sign him.
They knew they'd have to sign him, but again, that's kind of on them.
I guess.
That's not a part of the trade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's some breaking news.
Oh, we got breaking news?
Rust armorer Hannah Reed found guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the death.
Do you have a?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know who that is.
In the shooting on set from way back when.
They're the one that gave Alec Baldwin the loaded gun.
Guilty. Jeez Louise. Oh, crazy story. Man, okay.
Man,
So, hey, NFL is testing high-tech optical tracking to measure first downs.
face recognition.
First down recognition.
Totally.
It's about dang time,
Yeah, that's awesome.
right?
Yeah.
For real, though.
So
100%.
are the refs not going to do it anymore?
Yeah, what are the refs doing? I don't know how this works. Is it in the first down marker? Got a nice little laser going from down marker to down marker across the field, and it'll tell you if where you put the ball is touching it.
What are we touching?
Balls? Anyway, long overdue. Good job, NFL. Let's leave a little less to these refs. Their job's hard enough as it is. I don't know. They kind of suck anyways.
Yeah,
but
I don't.
I just think that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So cool.
Hey, what about your pack? What are they doing in free agency?
Well, they need to sign a safety.
Okay, because
We have no more safeties.
That's
All
what
of
I
them are
thought.
free agents.
mm-hmm.
And it's kind of important. I don't know how much you guys know about the new defensive coordinator, but we're going through a scheme change.
Mm-hmm.
Going to go to the good old 4-3 instead of the 3-4, which
Teams
is
are
a
going to start reverting back as
preference of mine.
No, me too. It battle won and lost in the trenches, and let's say if you can have 4 down at all time, I agree with that.
Yeah. So they'll definitely need a safety. My hope is it's AWJ, but
Okay.
What's 8WJ?
you know who he is. You should love him. You want him. His dad played for you.
Antoine Whitfield Jr.?
Yeah.
Sick. Did you see the guy that sent a resume in to be the Packers D coordinator?
Yeah, I think we talked about that like
And he got a
3 months ago.
handwritten letter back. And they said, we appreciate it, and your experience with fantasy football is great.
I don't remember that.
But we're seeking someone with more experience. Maybe you should call Chicago.
You'd be a great fit for them.
You'd be a great fit for the Bears.
Good one. Good one, Packers organization. Good
That's
one.
right.
Wait.
But then there's a lot of
Yep.
other rumors out here of us going after a running back, which is interesting because I like Aaron Jones. His
Yeah.
cap hit's going to be high this year, but if they can get a deal reworked,
healthy, he's top 5 at worst.
yeah. So
He's great.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have Barkley or Josh Jacobs too, but
Right.
Both of them?
Why not?
let's just load them
Why
all
not?
up. We have a rookie quarterback.
Man, if Saquon just came off, didn't he get 20 mil for the season?
What's his name?
Saquon?
Not Saquon?
I don't know. I think it's Saquon.
Do you eat a Lunchable or a Lunchable? Where do you put the emphasis?
Not relative.
It 100% is.
Different words. One's a name, one's a noun.
Is it Saquon? Because that sounds like
So let me ask you a question.
his last name could
Are
be...
you an English teacher or?
Oh, no, but I paid attention.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
Didja is a town, actually, in Djibouti.
We just clued you into your thing.
What's my thing?
So he's got a thing and he doesn't know what it is. 100% absolutely. What about in the draft? What do you want the Packers to do in the draft?
Is it
I'm
my...
bricked up.
You're all bricked up for the draft?
Bricked up is a term I use.
It's not it though.
I am bricked up for the draft.
Oh, I can't wait. I always can't wait.
Is it sexual innuendos? Because bricked
Anyways.
up...
What are they doing in the draft?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Fortune ball.
What do you
Offensive
want
tackle.
them? What do you want them to do?
I want them to draft an offensive tackle.
Are you
Beef up
talking
that
about
O-line?
They
how I
need
predict the
to.
future? Because I do.
They need a cut back Tiari.
Really? Is he done
Yeah.
after all these injuries?
He hasn't played in 4 years.
That's right. I know.
They'll save $22 million.
But when he does, he's not as good as he once was, but he's as good once as he ever was.
Exactly.
By the way, Garth Brooks might be a serial killer. Have you guys seen that?
So let's move on. Hey, any other NFL bits?
Every
about-
time Garth Brooks plays in a town, somebody dies. And it's after the show when he's...
If there's an article on this, I'd love to see it.
Look it up, Garth Brooks. serial killer.
Show me.
I'm not Googling that.
Just show me. Hey, Minnesota, the warmest meteorological winter on record.
Wait a minute. Are we not going to talk about the fact that players voted on family focus, facilities, player,
The report card.
the report card, the
We
player report card?
talked about it last
The
week.
best places to play. Number one was what?
Talked about it last week.
Number one wasn't here.
Was?
You guys weren't number one.
We were like,
We were number 2.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
number 2 this year. We were number 1 last year.
You guys talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Where was I?
We briefly mentioned it because KOC was like him and Andy Reid were the 2 coaches players would most like to play for.
Yeah.
Good job. Anyway, warmest meteorological winter on record
You hired me.
is in the books. We broke the 1877-1878 record by +1 degrees Fahrenheit
Winter's not over.
at it is
Suck
at
it,
Minneapolis St. Paul
1870s.
and nearly +4 degrees Fahrenheit in St. Cloud.
Dude, winter's not over.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's done.
It's a
Season's not over until the 22nd.
You're joking me, right?
March 22nd is the official first day of spring.
March 22nd. I
well.
will
This is
be
from Paul Hutner,
bass
NPR.
fishing.
So
Oh,
I don't know.
Doc, what's the epitome of winter?
The epitome.
Like when you
Cold.
look outside and go, "Oh, it's winter." What's one of those? Is it the lake's frozen? Go walk on your lake. I dare you.
That's for me.
Because that's what it
not
is for me. When the lake's thawed, it's not winter. It's spring.
Then you didn't experience winter this year.
By the way, I extracted some water out of the lake this spring, hoping spring water
This
would
is
make
where you're
my-
okay. So he specified meteorological winter for a reason.
oh.
The meteorological winter ends on February 28th.
What's the definition of meteorological? Or
Concerning meteors.
sick, dude.
So yeah, the warmest one.
Are we
Specifically
a space
logical
podcast
ones.
now? Are we mostly Minnesota and a little bit of space?
We should be a little bit of space.
Dude, I love space. Except it's terrifying.
Because you smoked a J in the car, you're feeling a little spacey.
So you think the Earth's flat or
Are what? Are you about to spell a word?
no? I'm being a pirate.
Or, you were offering multiple. So, no, I don't think the world's flat. I don't think the world's flat. I do think there are parts of it that people don't go to, and there's a reason why. I think some people go there, and I think there's a list of all the people that flew there.
That's okay. I was going to say that before you said it. Nice. Okay, good.
We did island by,
Exactly.
and we don't know what is wrong with us, but we screwed up. Yeah.
Let's what's going on in hockey? So first of all, it's that time of year again in Minnesota, the Minnesota high school state hockey tournament. You all right, Doc?
No.
Well, you're a doc, so figure it out.
Wait, do you know CPR?
Staying alive. Staying alive.
That's how you do it. That's how you do CPR.
Worst part is everyone always walks up on me when I'm performing CPR, and I do a slow ha 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 ha.
As you're touching the body.
And then they die?
Like as you're touching the body.
It's not how you resuscitate
I won't
someone.
say I've got a perfect record, but nobody appreciates the theatricism.
Yeah. I'm with you. All right. Hockey. So the state hockey tourney starts this week.
What you got?
We're hosting some of them at the hotel.
We're recording live from the expo, are we not?
So it's about to get rowdy. We are not, unfortunately.
Do you want to?
You got that power?
I got a spot.
Still? Yeah, make a call. Why don't you make a call?
Put us in the corner.
That's fine.
No, you
As long
know
as we're there.
who I'm good with is the guys that make the artificial ice. So all we have to do is set up a studio in the middle of an artificial ice rink and record while kids are playing hockey around us.
We should do a show from the Zamboni as it ices over in between periods.
I don't think you understand what it takes to be on a Zamboni.
Maybe not.
Are you
Maybe
certified?
I don't.
Are you forklift certified?
No.
Then you ain't Zamboni, my man.
No, I am not. Who you guys got in the tourney, huh? Who's winning?
Maple Grove.
Yeah?
Let's go Crimson.
Let's go Crimson. All right, I'm with you because
Are they in it?
I was trying to look and I'm having a hard time.
Well, I think Doc knew some of the Class AA brackets. I think the Class AA bracket might be something he recently might have found the matchups too, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean for Class AA, which is, that's the big schools here in Minnesota.
Grand Rapids made it. Let's frickin' go.
All right, GR.
The favorite is Edina.
Edna.
The Hornets. Make your best
Again?
Hornet sound. Ready?
Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Try it. I dare you.
All right.
All right.
So I bet they win.
Chanhassen is okay. Cretin Durham
What are
Hall.
you doing over there?
Quit spitting over everything. Come on. Gross. You're in my home. And you're just spitting.
Doc understands, I think, what just happened.
Dude, you're done.
No.
You're
Hey,
done.
Elk River.
Not even 6.
Can we give Elk River a shout out for beating Moorhead?
Mhm.
And allowing Moorhead to not go to state?
They fried those spuds. They fried those spuds in
Deep
french
fried
fries.
even, right?
Deep fried.
After losing 6-3 in the regular season, they took them down in the tourney, in the seeding tourney.
In-N-Out style.
That's a
You
bit
ever
of
watched
a-
In-N-Out
that's a
make
fact.
your fries?
Man,
They take a potato and they slice it. And guess where the slices go? In the fryer. Guess where the fryer goes?
On your face.
Face, dude. Animal style.
some would say that it's could be karma that their girls and boys lost this year.
Some
But-
might say.
But most of us are Christians.
Some might say.
So we don't believe in the Karma Sutra.
All right. On to the professionals. The Wild in the last week with losses to Nashville, lost 6-1. Then they lost to the Blues 3-1 after the Blues had lost 3 straight. Hey, but then we got a dub against that super good team down in New Mexico, San Jose. They're really good, right? That's what I thought. Thanks to a Kaprizov hat trick.
Wait, is San Jose in New Mexico?
No.
Did I get that wrong?
It's California.
Yeah. I thought you did that on purpose.
No,
I think
I
there's
really didn't.
sharks in New Mexico, dude.
No, I really didn't.
Go swimming in New Mexico, I do. How many people are on Mount Rushmore? Riddle me that.
Damn it. Okay. The Wild are now, and we're going to get right by that. The Wild are now 29, 27, and 6. And they're doing bad. Continue to be bad.
Who's bad?
That's
the team,
wild.
The team out of New Mexico?
Oh.
San Jose?
What about your Blues?
They suck.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right over here.
They haven't made any trades.
Yeah.
I'm just, what are they doing? God,
I know. Trades are rolling in, too.
freaking idiot.
Did
They
the
are.
Olympic team make trades right before they went to like last?
You know he's got us there.
Did they?
He's got us
or
there.
did they know what they had?
Nope, they
Actually,
worked on
they
the
did,
chemistry.
They did make a trade. You remember?
Oh, the goalie trade?
They brought in
That's
a
right.
Minnesota Gopher
That's
last
right.
minute
That's right.
to potentially take somebody's spot.
Yeah.
Why? Why was he brought in, Doc?
He's
Enlighten me.
He's basing this entirely off the movie Miracle.
Talk about it.
No, you know better than I do. I don't remember.
You know what we need is one of those
too much.
one of
I don't
those
remember.
things that has like the tentacles for scalp
Wish I was on
massages.
video.
is
Why?
why we need
Answer your
video.
question. Answer your own question. Because I honestly don't know. Why did we bring in the Gophers goalie?
We brought him in because the coach Herb Brooks said this guy can contribute a lot to the team. He can help us win. He wanted an answer out of his team, which he got on the bus later, where the captain, Mike Eruzione, came back and said, I don't want him on our team. And he said, why? He can help us win because he's not us, coach.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been with us through this. He hasn't been with us through that. He's not part of this group. And he said, if you want him to leave, you got to go tell him. And Mike Eruzione walked up to this kid and said, hey, man, I appreciate everything you're doing, but you ain't it. That guy did not get to go to the Olympics. That's a true story.
I know. So that's what the Blues got to do, Doc.
So is Mike Eruzione a dick?
Thoughts?
Rizzo?
Is Rizzo a dick?
I don't know.
Was Rizzo risen?
Might have been risen.
If Rizzo was risen on Easter Day, would he be risen?
Jesus Christ.
Now there's the question.
No, Jesus Christ was risen on Easter Day. Good job.
We're going to ponder that question as we take a short break.
Are we taking a short break?
We're going to take a short break. We're going to be right back.
Oh, I hate these breaks. Talk about a picturesque place, Lake Powell. It's on the border of Utah and Arizona. Hundreds of super colorful sandstone side canyons, coves, natural wonders that make Lake Powell a paradise for everything from houseboating, fishing, photography, videography, paddle boating, anything you can imagine. It is a vacation that's very close to home. If it interests you, reach out to kay@sulitexperience.com. Again, that's KAY@sulit, SULIT, experience.com for your custom itinerary and reservation. Reach out now.
We're back. We're totally back. We're going to
So
talk
back.
about a little bit of life, a little bit of whatever. That's what we got on Doc. Not this Doc.
Is that short for docket?
Anyways.
Was that short for on the docket?
I was like, I don't have
Yep,
anything on
that's
me.
what it was meant to be, but... Oh, good
Like,
one, Doc.
what's on me?
Good
Is that
job.
is that my thing?
What's on me?
Is that my thing?
No, that's not your thing. Nope.
I haven't
You don't
figured
have it yet. Haven't figured it out yet. Minnesota comedian Nick Swardson booed off the stage at his own show.
That was bad.
Did you guys see that? I didn't watch the video.
Was he on acid?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm dead
Legitimately?
serious.
Is that
Yes.
the-
I haven't heard
Oh.
a thing about it, but the only reason I can imagine is because he was on hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Everything says it was because he was too wasted, I thought.
Well, yeah, he
Also
used
drunk, I'm sure.
the altitude in Colorado. I'm also a little stoned.
Uh-huh.
It's trash. Everyone was booing him. They came and someone dragged him off stage and apologized for his behavior
Yeah.
and said, we will issue you refunds.
Oh
Do they
my
not realize who
gosh.
they went to see? Nick Parties, dude. Like,
Yeah, he sure does.
Yeah, he went hard.
Is
Went.
that news that it was acid?
Oh, well,
Or is that
no,
just
but,
assumption?
Sure.
Okay, gotcha.
It wasn't. There's no way that was just weed.
I haven't seen, so.
Like, I mean, yeah, sure, you could smoke so much where you want to just fall asleep, but
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah,
was
no way
bad.
you get.
you ever done a reclaim dab? A reclaim dab. That's what comes out. Never mind.
I mean, yeah, it's rough.
Used to get those for $1.
Yeah, it sure did.
Make my hands sweat.
are you outdoors again? Like,
It sure
Outdoors,
is.
you know. I've been outdoors.
I know.
You kidding me?
I found this cool graphic of your state's
Is that it? Are you kidding me?
coolest attraction.
Is it us?
Who do you think ours is?
Valley
No,
Fair.
so it's like each. It's the most popular attractions state by state.
Us.
It not yet, guys.
Valley Fair.
Almost.
Mall of America.
Mall of America is right.
Yeah.
It's also one of the highest fucking terrorist hotspots.
Well, true.
Every time I stop walking in Mall of America, I put my shoulders to a spot where most bullets would ricochet instead of penetrate my lungs.
But they're, I don't, that's not going to happen.
Well,
It's happened.
Know where you are.
What do you mean?
At Mall of America?
Yes.
When?
Like less than a year ago. People got shot.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
I mean, I know a guy picked up a little kid and threw him off the 4th floor.
That happened.
Yeah.
I would have went to jail.
No,
I would have killed that
Sody's
guy.
right. There was a shot fired in the mall.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
In the in a shop or something.
And it was during a big Pokemon raid, too, so I was pretty bummed out because I couldn't take the kids there that day, so it was a bummer, but safety.
So Amber would have known. You're
Control.
probably right. It's a great place to play Pokemon.
100%. Dude, oh my God. When it was -30 last winter.
Exactly.
-30.
Crowd. Yeah. Mall was filled.
I was at the entrance of
trainers.
REI catching species I had never even heard of.
Why did you not tell me that you had this game on your phone?
Because I knew what it would.
Yeah, man, we mall walked
Hate
every
you for that.
weekend
Y'all did?
Yeah.
last year.
Without.
with,
so did I.
with little baby. Yeah,
Mall walkers.
Really?
You guys
yeah,
are-
because everyone would be like, "Oh my god, she's doing so good. She's so little, walking so well." And I'm like, "Get the fuck away from my kid."
who are
I'm
you?
like, "I don't know you. Back up."
That's why my mom pulled me out of child modeling. She thought I was going to be a target for predators because I was so gorgeous.
Were you?
No, I wanted to be a target for producers and casting directors.
Right.
I wanted to get paid.
There's at least millions in that. Fair enough. Little shout out to In-N-Out because I love it. If you've listened to my previous lists,
We can't access it
it's now tradition.
to get animal stuff.
Says Jimmy Kimmel. After award shows, you go and get In-N-Out. You win, you go with your award. You get your award a burger. No, you get yourself a burger, but the award's there too. If you've
What do
seen
you-
the pictures,
What do you win in Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel said this. You're gonna like this, Sody.
Oh, if you go to an
you're gonna like
award
this
show.
very much. Yeah, exactly. You're
Yeah.
gonna like this very much. Some of our most played, our most spent hours on a console, PlayStation 2, was this game. Is making a return.
Your most time spent on a console.
No, absolutely yours too.
Oh, really?
You never owned it.
Really?
It's a major franchise. It's a major movie franchise that saw its theoretical end recently. Has spanned over the course of 50 years.
Is this Quidditch World Cup?
Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 coming
Frick.
to the Switch.
Really?
I can't wait. Can't wait.
I'll join you on the Dunes of Spire, Genosis.
Let's go.
Hoth Echo Base is going to be a big one. We got to make sure we tie up those.
You want to take it? You want to
AT-ATs.
take a trip to the clouds?
No, I'm sorry.
Check-
Geonosis Spire. That's what it is in Cloud City. That's where the battle happened.
Bespin. That's Bespin.
Bespin.
Yep.
Cloud City.
Bespin, Cloud City.
Genos Aspire.
Mm-hmm.
Hoth Echo Base.
Mm-hmm.
There was Rutondar, I believe, too.
Uh-huh. I don't know. You got to be the heroes, man. You're kicking enough ass. You get to play as Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. Never tell me the odds.
That's Battlefield or Front 2.
Yes.
I did not play a whole lot.
You
of
didn't
that.
play much of 2? So you wouldn't know. So maybe you wouldn't know Cloud City then.
I rolled up as a droidica, popped my shield on
Hell yeah.
platforms. What was that one? Bespin
Yeah,
platforms.
yeah, exactly.
And just
Uh-huh.
dusted troopers.
All right, that's 2. Is that not 2?
Nope, that's one player.
Really?
100%. Promise
Okay.
you.
All
Can't
right.
fly in 1.
Okay.
I flew in 2.
Anyway, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. First day purchase, March 12th. Get ready. Few days. Few days.
Are you excited? Are you going to get it?
That's what I just said.
I don't have a Switch.
Day 1. Day frickin' 1.
Glad you checked.
This is a story out of Minnesota that I thought was interesting and wanted your guys' thoughts. This is an article from the Strib. But this lady essentially has a tumor. This tumor will kill her. She wants to go out her way. She wants assisted suicide, which I think she should have that choice. I don't know how controversial that is. My question to you guys.
Agreed.
Okay.
You should be able to kill yourself.
Right.
You should be able to.
Humanely.
Humanely. Especially, I should say, if you have a terminal illness
Yeah.
that a doctor can say, yeah, you're going to die,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be debilitating and painful,
Mhm.
and you'll be at the worst physical state of your life before your body finally shuts down.
Well, Big Pharma doesn't want that, buddy. They want you to keep trying.
You want to know the type of HMO bill they're getting out of that? $2 million, homie.
Guaranteed.
They want you at your worst.
That's right. No, you can't go. You can't go yet. Hang on to hope. We may find something.
You never know.
Speaking of that, did you guys hear the story about the dad that stopped his son from being pulled off of life support?
No.
Held up the hospital room with a gun, hostage situation for more than like 16 hours. Went to jail. Kid woke up.
Really?
That is a real deal. I don't know the exact facts on it. I sent it to you, George, to talk about on Unabashed. But that was one of those deals where he said, I don't agree with your diagnosis. I think there's still a chance for him to come back. I'd like to explore that. And they said there is none. It's pulled a cord.
How long had he?
Guy,
It was a coma?
Kid been probably in a coma for, I think, a month or 2.
Okay.
And he said, nope, absolutely not.
Where do they usually draw the line, or is it always different?
Can you fill some space with the next story while I find this? 'Cause I sent
sure.
it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, anyway, I do need your attention for this, though. My question to you, Sodi, was, you have just been, you're going to get assisted suicided. How are you going out?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Food, music.
At the cabin, man. I'm going to smoke a pig.
Yeah, do you get to choose your location, or do you go to the place?
They come to you, dude. It's just an IV in your arm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right.
That's
For
easy.
sure. Where are you?
At the cabin.
What'd you eat?
Smoked pulled pork. Kellerman made it. Pulled pork tacos, probably. Burritos. It's 3 days of pulled pork.
Yeah.
We'll smoke enough rump to feed us fed.
How
that's
much
for sure.
time are you giving yourself up there first before they come?
Well, what's my limit?
Yeah, I don't know. Once
If
you're
I've
off
got a month
any
heads
type
up-
of support or meds, or
If I got a
anything.
month heads up, then I'll be up there tomorrow till the day it ends.
Sure.
I'll have my friends come visit me in shifts. I'll have a nice little calendar. Come up and see me when you can. We're going to party. But I will stay at a 0.12 from sun up to sundown for a month straight.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, man. That last day, I don't want to say I want to try heroin, but
I've thought about that. I know what you mean. Of course, I've thought about that. Like if there were
Like, if
ever
I
a
do-
scenario to try heroin, it's right before you die.
it's like, what would be too much?
Right. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I know. A lot of people struggle with it. It's a terrible
Spoken
thing.
like true addicts.
It's a terrible thing. It's killed so many people. But somebody that's going to die,
Why not?
what are you going to do?
Not
Change another
heroin.
diaper? I want to change one last diaper.
Yeah, I would want to spend as much time with my child as possible.
Over heroin? Sorry.
Correct.
Over heroin.
I'd be writing a lot of fucking letters and making videos for her
Garbage bag full of Coke.
on the last station.
That's a
Your
cool
kid's
sentiment, though. A
kid's
bunch of
dirty
letters and a
diaper.
bunch of
You've got an
videos. That's
hour
really
left.
Yeah, sure. I mean, let's go ahead and just put my face in a whole bag of mouth.
I was going to say, how zooted are you when you're
Sure.
changing that diaper? Like, I only get an hour, kid.
cool. Okay.
You tell your wife,
so
I
do
think
we-
my heart's going to
so do
pop.
we
She
know-
goes, okay.
We know what you're doing.
Well, I was going to do
Dr. Boss.
I just said it.
like a youth group. I was going to
Elaborate.
baptize people.
What
last
do you
hour.
mean elaborate?
Elaborate.
No, dude.
Okay, what about
You
your
know how terrible that would be for me?
What about your food? Okay, we'll lighten it up. Food.
Potatoes, donuts,
French fries.
steak.
Yep.
Why are you laughing?
Why is that
man?
funny?
Death row, potatoes, donuts. Every form of potato, every type of donut. That's it.
I want to die of diabetes before you fry me.
Oh man, you're a simple man. Simple man, Doc.
I want them to, at the end, to change the word glucose to glue far. Because he was glue far from ever coming back from this if we had cured him. Based on his insulin level.
Okay, good job. What would you do? What would I do? Well,
When did we get
No,
that?
we said that. We said that.
Did we get that fourth member?
For those at home, Georgie put his head away and went,
Sody was taking a bite of the pizza, so he had the mic away, and he asked me what I'm okay. Last meal. Sody, you're chewing. You don't need to talk. It's fine.
I've asked this on a previous episode.
yeah, we talked about last meal.
I know. And are
Are you changing it?
you remember what it was?
Yours was beef stroke me off.
It was not.
Stroganoff.
No, it was something that your dad makes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's my dad's Kraft mac and cheese,
With
Yeah.
tuna and garlic salt.
but there was something else.
Tuna.
There's a loaf of my grandma's banana bread next to it.
Mhm.
And then also probably one of my dad's Bloody Marys.
So literally nothing your mother has ever made. Wow.
Dude,
You just hurt
Wow.
her feelings.
do you know I had that thought as I was saying the
Wow.
second thing that my dad makes? And I had that same thought.
You literally picked an alcoholic beverage that your dad makes over anything your mother's ever baked for you.
No, that's not okay.
You did.
No, that's
You
not what
did.
I'm doing.
You
That's
did.
not what I'm
You'd
doing.
rather have a bloody that your dad.
I wasn't done. This is limitless.
Okay, it's not limitless. You get
That's
like
a
4
great show.
things. Name one thing that your mom made that you'd like the day before you die.
So first of all, Mom also made a killer Kraft.
Beer?
Kraft mac and cheese.
Would you prefer your father's
it
or
was
your
a
mother's?
thing.
Are you sure you're not?
Bowl of your dad's, bowl of your
Packers fan?
mom's. Bowl of your
What?
dad's, bowl of your
So
Because I
mom's.
much
because I like
cheese.
Kraft mac and cheese.
You like cheese.
That's normal for Minnesotans too,
Cheese.
Doc. It's normal.
No.
Ask Sody. That was his diet in high school. Cheese.
Are you kidding me? You ever been to Vermont? They're nowhere near Packers. They eat more cheese than anybody's ever heard of, man.
He's right.
Look at Tillamook.
You don't have to have that disgusted look on your face when I ask you if you're a Packers fan either.
Well, that disgusted look might be the fact that his little tinker toy of a dog's ripping ass down here.
Is she farting?
Yeah,
Dude.
it's bad.
It's
Wow.
bad.
Picked a good. Okay.
Jane,
smell it.
get.
Let him have it, Jane. That's my girl.
Why do you think her tail's always curled? She want to. There it is.
So, NBA? NBA. Timberwolves, since last week, had a dub over the Grizzlies. Back-to-back L's at home versus the Kings. Lost in overtime. I was at that game. Thanks, Cal.
Oh yeah, how was your birthday?
I had a great birthday. Thank you. I had a very great birthday, courtesy of my wife. And my wife.
Wait, your wife made your birthday special?
Yeah,
Not my brother.
he helped. That's why I said thank you.
But it was still her that
Lost in
orchestrated.
overtime to the Kings. And then lost by 1 to the Clippers.
Wait, they played 2 games that day?
No, back-to-back days. 2 days in a row, games. And then in that 1-point loss to the Clippers, Daniel Theis, post-haste, gets fined $2,000 for flopping.
Do you want me to tell you it's Tice now or Tice later?
No, it is Jim Tice, you're right, isn't it?
We
No,
went to
we went to
high
school with the
with
Jim Tice, but this is
Tice.
spelled differently. I've heard Theis. Who knows? Man, maybe you're getting me on the names today. I'm not sure.
Is that one of my things?
Anyway, he got fined. Nope. He got fined. You've actually only said it once so far.
Well, it's not my thing.
No, it becomes your thing, especially on your episodes.
Are you serious?
He gets fined $2,000 for flopping. Rudy touched his forearm to Daniel's chest, and Daniel leapt into the front row of the crowd underneath the basket. Rudy gets called for the foul. Clippers ball.
Oh,
Ends up being a 1-point game.
he's strong.
So whatever. Still lost. And then we rebounded with a dub over the hapless Portland Trailblazers.
Hapless. What does
So
that
as
mean?
of tonight, they have less hap than most people. As of tonight, holding a half-game lead over the rest of the West. We're hanging on by a thread. Nuggets and OKC play tonight.
If you're creating the hap, are you happen? And then if there's multiple people creating the hap, is that called like the happening?
Gotta be.
Is that my thing?
I don't know. So those two teams, it's not. They play. Nuggets could reclaim the West tonight. Sorry. OKC could reclaim the West tonight. Next 2 days is a back-to-back for the Wolves against the Pacers and then Cleveland. Cleveland, or the land of Cleve, will be without Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley, who has now gone down with a sprained ankle. Do you like that? The land of Cleve?
Yeah,
Thanks.
technically.
Yep.
Man.
So, good chance to rebound after a mediocre homestand post All-Star break, especially when Edwards is missing the tip-off because he, quote,
Wake me
lost track
up
of time.
when the regular season ends.
I agree. Long season. Let's get to the playoffs. Let's get there.
I can't get there any faster.
I fully believe Wolves will be a top 3 seed, and I'm comfortable with that.
And they will
West
lose in the
playoffs is going to be
first round.
absolutely crazy. I will be heartbroken if the Wolves lose first round. That said,
Well,
the playoffs is going to be crazy, and I could see any of the top 8 seeds from the West ending up in the conference finals. Any combination of the two. I wouldn't
Really?
wouldn't be surprised.
none of them.
No. You want to go through the top 8? I'd be glad. Let's start with the Wolves. I could see it. OKC. I could see it.
That's a very real possibility.
Uh-huh. Denver. They're the reigning champs.
I can see that.
I
happening.
think they're the safest bet to make the conference championship. Hands down.
Whoa.
I think Denver's safest bet, especially the way Jokic playing right now.
Does
Although they
Vegas
did lose.
agree?
Yeah. I think Denver's still a favorite to come out of
Is
the
that
West.
why it's the safest bet for you? Because literally,
Because it's literally
With
the safest
Vegas.
bet? Probably.
it's the safest bet.
Probably.
Okay.
We go down to 4 Clippers, or it was the Clippers. Maybe it still is.
Way down.
I could see it. I could see it. They stay healthy. The top 3 put on in the playoffs.
Who's their top 3?
Easy.
Kawhi.
Kawhi, Paul George,
Oh.
James Harden.
Oh.
They lack depth, and
Jimmy
if,
the
and if
Beard.
any of the 3 get injured, it's going to be a lot harder. But they stay healthy. I could see it. Mavs. Yeah.
Jimmy
Luka,
Butler.
Luke is capable of anything. Kyrie's been there before.
Yep.
And they made some good trade deadline moves.
Dirk.
They got a good center, and Dirk's amazing, for sure. For sure.
Always was.
Pelicans. Yeah. Wolves have a huge problem with them.
Mhm.
Look at the star power.
Because
And they're
they can
deep.
fly,
And they're deep.
so they steal a lot of their fish.
They're 11 games over 500, I think.
Yeah.
I could see it. Lakers. LeBron and AD. I could see it.
He's pretty
They
good.
did it last year when nobody thought they would.
They're not in the top 8.
I'm going to keep going, though.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not in order anymore. You have it in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
You were
we're-
doing so well.
Phoenix. KD, Booker, Beal. Very much like the Clippers. Worst defense, though. As shallow of a team, I should say. They are not deep.
I think the head coach.
But they stay
lacks
healthy.
experience.
Who's the head coach, Sody? No, Mavs. That's Mavs.
Shit.
But it's KD and Booker. And then Beal has been okay. If he can stay healthy, he could absolutely be the reason they win a game or two. I
Does he
could
got
see
a
it.
sister named Jessica?
I could see it. No, actually, different races. Who am I forgetting?
Adoption's not a thing.
How many teams have I listed? 7? I think I've listed 7.
You've said 8, but
Yep.
the Lakers are number 9. You are missing the Sacramento Kings.
And the Kings. That I would be very surprised about if they end up the only team I should say in the top 8. I would be surprised if they make the conference finals. I will say I could see it because of how Sabonis has been playing, and if Fox can pick it back up, he's capable of it. Also, Malik Monk, 6th man of the year.
Mugs?
Malik Monk.
Oh.
pretty much beat us single-handedly the other night.
You know, I've heard he's religious about his practice.
West playoffs are going to be a bloodbath. Can't wait.
So
I didn't
proud
hear you,
of
so did
I said, Monk.
it's the NBA, dog. I'm on it.
You know more about the NBA than the NFL.
It's close. It's close for sure.
Is it?
Yep. It is absolutely close. Wolves just signed TJ Warren to a 10-day contract. I remember times in the bubble when he was putting up 50, and it was cool. Bubble was a great time for basketball. Loved it. He hasn't played since then, but hey, 10-day contract. Laurie and A-Rod set to take majority ownership by the end of the month.
They haven't yet?
It's happening.
Where do you think the Timberwolves will be relocated to in the next 5 years?
What next? Caitlin Clark
Kansas City,
claims the record
to be honest.
from Pistol Pete. Most points in the NCAA.
How much will that hurt you if that happens?
Congrats, Caitlin. A lot, but I'm not worried about it.
You don't think so?
No, they're expanding first. It was like in the contract language too.
Wait, Pistol Pete starting his iPhone?
Don't move the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Glenn made sure about that. Hopefully,
He told them, don't. And then they signed paperwork that says they can. But he was like,
because you can't decide that. I
but
know.
don't.
I know.
And you know what A-Rod said? Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
That's like you sold me your car and said, don't
Hey,
take it into
congrats,
Wisconsin.
Caitlin Clark. Woo!
No, seriously, she's great.
Yeah, she's insane. Also, I think it was the most expensive women's basketball ticket ever, which is nuts.
Well, and then so I think it's Indiana for the WNBA that is pretty much a lock for the first pick or has the first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Their tickets
Are already creeping up.
Yeah.
That's great. It's great
Did you
for the
see
sport.
the great
Love
great news story that somebody from Minnesota put out that said how the Vikings could convince Indiana to give up their first round pick for Caitlin Clark? It was a very short article. Somebody,
do it.
somebody at like it was, I think it was Sinekin.
JJ for Caitlin Clark. Let's go.
Sinekin read that and he goes, "Really, not that many people that can't come up. Like, why the hell would they ever get that for the most generational player that like Michael Jordan? And you already know it's Michael Jordan
Pretty much.
is available at 1. Oh, who's interested in the first pick? Yeah.
Or mystery door.
Couple draft picks, huh?
Could even be Michael Jordan.
Yep.
I'm with you.
So, but if they do, sweet.
And another,
We need another Maya Moore.
There's another congrats to hand out. That being to the king, LeBron James, first ever to 40K. Good job, LeBron. Okay, cool. In other news, be remiss if we didn't give an RIP to Chris Mortensen. Watched him for years.
Salt guy?
Passes at 72.
Oh,
Sports personality.
I'm sorry. For the Wolves?
No, for football. You don't know who Chris Mort is?
He does. He's being ignorant.
I really don't.
RIP Chris, you were amazing. I watched you my entire life. You are synonymous with all sports and ESPN. Very cool stuff. Last little bit before we leave you guys. Protest over the new Minnesota State flag happened on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's garbage.
The new Minnesota State flag is absolutely garbage for sure. I think only like 20 people showed up to the protest, so I don't know if anything's going to happen. I saw a picture. It was sad. It was disappointing. I was like, I agree with their cause. Didn't show up.
Yeah, there was just so many better options they could have went with.
So
You
many.
mean, like,
I know.
anything other than
there
the
was
flag of
hundreds,
Islam?
first of all.
Well,
Is that what it is?
You're joking me, right?
No, I'm not. I don't know.
Look up the Somali flag and then look
Doc's
up
got it.
Minnesota's.
Doc's on it.
No, I want you to see it.
He's going to show me.
Yeah, it's the flag of Islam.
Cool.
what am I looking for here?
Okay.
This is what, when I Google that, this is what comes up.
So the star on the moon.
You talk
Right.
shit about my dog farting, but you're feeding her entire pieces of pizza.
Does she not want them?
This isn't close.
Okay, look at the Minnesota State flag.
Yeah,
I have it up right here.
it's not close.
Okay.
All right. It's not close.
Just because it's got a star on it.
Well, anyways, get used to it. It's not going anywhere because, like I said, I think 20 people showed up.
Man, I was really hoping you were going to go somewhere here. I usually,
I'm sorry.
when you're fired up, not you, when you're fired
yeah.
up like that,
Yeah, you usually have something, but
I can usually get on board with your conspiracy, but
Disappointed, Sony. Disappointed. Everybody, thanks so much. Thanks so much for stepping on into the stall next to us, prolonging your poop because you don't want to go back out into the mall. There's nothing out there for you. She's in Lulu for the next hour at least.
And just remember,
Enjoy the
9
stall.
minutes a day at work in the bathroom
No.
equals an extra week of work, a vacation.
So
Yes.
Minnesota's new
Yes.
state flag boasts the Muslim star as a predecessor to saying this is what we're planning for our future in our state. I'm serious. Governor Tim Walz says we're using the Muslim star in the state as a predecessor for what we're planning in the future as a state, as a refugee city, refugee town for
Great.
a lot of people that need it. But it's a sign that says, here you go. Come on down. And it's 2 shades of blue. Weird, right?
The-second-office.com. It's all your links. Like, subscribe. Check out our t-shirts because they're great.
And if you've ever shot a gun and felt a little tingle, check out our other stuff.